Hello, I'm Hallie Yamamoto, and today I'm going to show you some ways that you can modify yoga poses to be more appealing to children, or even some yoga poses that don't need any modification to be fun for children. This is my friend Mowgli. He'll be sitting with me until I boot him off the mat. We're going to start with lion's breath, which is a breathing technique that helps you get your breathing going for your yoga practice. It's a very fun pose for kids to do because you get to make a silly face. And this is the same name that it's given when you're doing yoga as adults. So you take a deep breath in, and as you let it out, you're going to stick your tongue out and make a funny noise and cross your eyes. One more time, breathe in. And breathe out with the funny face. That one is very fun for kids and might get some laughs. Next, we're going to warm up our backs with cat-cow. You'll start in all fours, and you breathe in and drop the belly for cow, and then breathe out and arch your back like an angry cat. If you tell the kids you should arch like an angry cat, they'll understand what you're talking about. Next is up dog and down dog. Up dog goes like this, but another fun name for it is seal pose. Kids understand that seals make this pose. They don't see dogs doing it very often, so it makes more sense to them if you call it seal pose. And then we have down dog, which is on all fours, sticking your bottom up in the air. The next pose that's easy for children to understand is tree pose. So you'll slowly lift up one foot, place it on the thigh, next to the knee, or even by the ankle. Some kids can only get it up to the ankle, and that's okay. Make sure to let them know that that's okay. Then they have several options for their arms. They can keep them out to the side if they need to do that to keep their balance. They can put them on their hips. You can bring them to the heart like you're praying. Or if the kids are feeling really ambitious, they can reach their arms all the way up to the sky, just like a tree. And make sure to have them do it on both sides so that they're feeling balanced on both legs. Our next series of poses is going to be the warrior series. The first warrior series, or first warrior pose, is kind of like a lunge. So they should understand this kind of movement. The one thing to remind them of is to make sure not to let the knee go over the foot, because that can be bad for your ankle. And then they'll stretch their arms up to the ceiling. Try to have them get their hips straight. You can even walk amongst them and kind of help them move their torsos so that they're pointing straight towards their foot. Then we have Warrior 2, in which you open out to the side and stretch your arms out from one end to the other. Tell them to try to touch either wall of the room, and that helps them to really stretch out. Now, Warrior 3 for adults is a balancing pose. And you come up just like this. However, this doesn't look like a warrior to kids, and it's also a really tough pose. To make it more appealing for them and to make them want to really master this tough pose, try calling it airplane pose and having them put their arms out to the side. That helps them to connect the pose to something that they're very familiar with, and by putting their arms out to the side, it helps them to really get their balance. And the last pose we're going to look at is the yogic squat. For adults, that looks like this. But this can be pretty difficult even for adults. So for kids, it's better to call it froggy. You can let them keep their heels up off of the ground and they can move. And what makes it even more fun is once they've gotten into this pose, you can let them jump around and ribbit like a frog. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. I hope that you have enjoyed these yoga poses, and I hope that your children enjoy them as well. Thank you.